Hello everyone. In this tutorial I will show you how we can create this procedural animation for this robot. Let me just show you. I will enable this transform node here, and we will see there are two main angles. Main angle for what it is the direction of the rocket, what is the direction of the robot in fact, and there are one other angle, it is the direction of the rocket in the space. Okay, as you can see there are two angles changing, this one here and the main angle. So basically if I will come here and show you from this point here or at this point here, you will see just those one, it is moving. So this is the rocket angle, as you can see. And after that, if I will come and turn on the display flag on this transform node, you can see there are main angle also changing at the same time. So I'll start from here. So here is the ready one. Let me show you this one here. So basically here it's the ready model, as you can see. It's a free model that I downloaded, so I will share the link so you can download it in the description, the link you will find. And what we have right now here this transform over the group number 2. If I will start changing this one, you will see. So basically this is the angle of the rocket. Okay, and here there are transform for the group number 1, and if I rotate this on the Y, this is the main angle for the robot. Okay, so basically I want two angles changing every specific number of frames. So I will start from line. This line direction I want it to be on the z-axis, the same direction for this robot. As you can see, the robot on the z-axis here. So the same thing for this line. Turn on the display flag for the point number, so you can see. Maybe I will change this background to dark. Okay, so here it is. And I want the length, it will be 1 points. I want just 2 points. What I will use transform node, and I want to give it random value between -90 and 90. So fit 0, 1. I will use the rand function of the current frame. If I will just use the rand, you will see this will not give me big changes. That's because rand it is between 0 and 1. And let me turn on the display live update. See, so it's a value between 0 and 1. So what I will do, I will use the fit 0, 1 for this rand between -90 degree and 90 degree. Sorry, I need to close it. And right now what we have, see, we have a random value between -90 and 90. The problem is that this is happening every frame, so I want it to happen every specific number of frames. So how we can do that, I will show you how we can do that. I will use one expression, it is the cell expression. So instead of using the frame, the random value of the frame, I will use the cell expression and close it from here. This, it will not give me any effect in fact, because we still have integer number. So the cell, it will convert from float number to integer number, to the closest biggest integer number, I guess. So if I will multiply this current frame by 0.1, that is mean every 10 frames I will have one new integer. So the cell, it will work. Let's see. So every 10 frames, yeah, that is because here 0.1. And if I will make this even smaller, 0.5, you will see right now every 40 frame, every 20 frame, sorry. The health that is main every 40 frame. Yep, every 40 frame we have new random value. I can add some seed here. So for example 1 3 2. Okay, and here it is, random value every 40 frame. Cool. What I want to do right now, I want time shift node. For this time shift node, I want it, as we have the changes happening every 40 frames, so I will create offset by 40 frame, and I will merge all those two lines together. Cool. So right now I have this line and I have the other one. Maybe I will change the seed. 22. Okay, let's see. So basically every 40 frame, one line, it will jump to the old location for the other. You will see the point number 3, it will jump after 40 frame to this location here, the same location for the point number 1. If I will go to the frame number 41, see, the point 3 it is here, and the point 1 in new location. If I will jump to the frame number 81, you will see the point number 3 it is jumping here, and the point 1 it will jump to a new location. See, and frame 121, this point it will jump here, and this point it will jump to a new random location. Cool. So right now, how we can make this jump happening smoothly? I will use the attribute triangle node for doing that. In fact, I want the point number 3 through all this interval. I want it to smoothly jump to the location of the point number 1, like it is following it all the time. So here I want this attribute triangle to be applied just to the point number 3. Firstly, I will create a vector variable. I will call it the position of the point number 1, and I will use the point expression. I will take the coordinate position of the point number 1, so I want the P attribute for the point number 1. Cool. Then for the point number 3, what I will do, over the time, I will multiply this coordinate. I will multiply the coordinate position of the point number 3 by this value. Fit the current frame between 1 and 41 to the value between 0 and 1. In fact, I will reverse it between 1 to fit it between 1 and 0. So what does that mean? When this frame number it is moving from 1 to 41, I will have amplitude, it will be applied to this coordinate position or to this line here. So the point number 3, we will see it will moving to the 0. Let us see, and that is cool. Okay, right now I will just work on the frame range from 1 to 41. At the same time, what I will do, I will add to this coordinate position of the point number 3, I will add to it the pose 1. We will see it is moving here. Cool. As I told you, I will work right now just on the frame from 1 to 41. So we will see it is moving to here. But right now, this position here, I want this amplitude, or I want this plus to be 0 at the start frame and to be 1 at the end frame. So basically I can use this same expression, the fit here, just reverse it. So copy and multiply it by this one. But as I told you, I need it to be reversed. So at the frame 1 I want this add to be equal to 0. At the frame 41 I want this add to be 1. And as you can see right now, the point number 3 at the same location. See, and here we will see it moving here. Cool. But there are one problem. As you can see, the length, it is not equal 1. So what we can do, we can use the normalize function. Normalize. Last one, normalize the coordinate position for the point number 3. And I will see smooth motion. Cool. So right now it is moving from the frame number 1 to the frame 41, from this position to this new position. But I want it to happen all the time. I want it to happen all this frame range. When the point number 1 jump to a new location, I want the point number 3 to follow it smoothly and get it is a new location. So how we can do that? I need to create firstly interval. I want to create a variable interval of the time. I will get this, for example, right now. I will add this interval here in this attribute triangle node. I will make it integer. So I will call it frame interval. Hit on this button here and we will have it created. Let me just come here. I will set the default value 32. The minimum value I will set 10. The maximum value, let us give it value of 100 and accept. Cool. So right now we have it here. Firstly, I need it to be copied here. Best relative reference. Sorry, what's that? Copy parameter, and I want it to be here instead of this 40. Best relative reference. Cool. 40, 33. Okay. And here, if I want to control this small number here by this interval, how we can do that, I will show you. Inside this cell expression, I will set 1 divide and best relative reference, and you will see that every 32 frame we will have control over this. Sorry, something is going wrong. Let us see. One divided by this number multiplied by the frame. Seems good. And the random function here. And here for the cell expression. Let's check if this will happen every 32 frame. So cool, it is happening every 32 frame. Let's see, 32, one frame more, and it's jumping. And at the frame 65, yes, it is happening. Yep, cool. So it is working. Why it is not moving here? Let's see. Current frame plus interval, and yeah. So right now it is work. That's because here we have it at the frame 41. It is not moving. Okay, I need to update these parameters here. So at the frame, fit the current frame number between the current frame here and this. Let's copy this one here, and this frame interval. Oh, sorry, not work. Maybe I will just take copy from here. Or I can make it as a variable, and here, but I guess we still have it not work just for the first 32 frame. So I want this range to be automatically updated from the 32 to the 64, from 64 to 90, 93 or something like that. So how we can do that, I will show you. What I will do, I will use the model, in fact, model the frame, but here let me just, so fit the current frame model by this value here, the frame interval. Copy and model by this value, and this, it will give me a value between, in fact, 0 firstly. No, it will give me a value between 1 and this value here. Cool. Fit between 0 and 1. And let's do the same thing here. Okay, copy this. We must be careful. Let us try right now. But we have some changing here, or we have some one frame, there are some problems. So what I will do, I will fit current frame -1 to solve this issue, and the same one I will add the current frame -1, in fact. Let us try. And as we have the current frame -1, I guess the value here to start from 0. Right, from 0 to the value of the current interval -1, current interval -1. Let us try. More nice, cool. See? So right now if I will delete blast and delete the primitive number 1, delete non-selected, you will see this line here, it is moving here, then moving to this one, moving here, moving here, moving here, moving here. But we still not finish it. That is because I want it frame this. For example, here we have the interval is 32. Let us make it, I will keep it 32 right now. I want it to jump to this location, not in 32 frame. I want it to jump to this location in let us say in 20 frame, and for 12 frame the point number 3, it will take the location here for this point number 1 for 12 frame. So we have the frame interval is 32. I want 20 frame for the animation, 12 frame, it will just stay here at the same location. So how we can do that, I will show you also. I will fit this value instead of 1 to 0. I will fit this value, first value here, I will set it to 1 to -1. So it will just jump to this location early. Let us see. But in fact, what we can do, because I don't want to get a value of -1, we can use the clamp function of the current one here. Clamp this value between 0 and 1 and close it. Let us see. Cool. As I told you, right now it is just moving and stay at the same location for some time. And then it will move again. Cool. That is because between 0 and 1 I don't need the -1, so I'm taking the clamp between 0 and 1, but it will just reaching the value of 1 earlier than this frame interval. Okay, and let's just try the animation one more again. Cool. I can also update this one here to 0.2. Let us see. Seems there are no effect for this one here, so I will keep it just between 0 and 1. Okay. Sorry. So right now, how I can change this position to angle and use it here. I want to use it here. I guess this one here, it is the main angle, or it is the rocket angle. Here, sorry. Yep, here. So how we can change it to angle, the position to angle, I will show you also. I will just come here and take the arc cosine of the current point position. Let me create here one node. I'll create one null node. I will call it angle 1. Okay, as you can see, the position is changing for the point number 1. So basically I want the position for the point number 1. So here the angle 1. The point number to the point number 1, I want the B coordinate position. And I will take the first coordinate position, which is the X value. Let us see, let us try what this will give us. $146. It is big value. Let us see what is the value that we have it here. In fact, I set the value here between -90 and 90, so I will just change it to something like 50 and 75. Accept. Let us see what is the value that I am getting here. Maybe I will give it minus value. Just try. Nice. The same thing, I can do it from here. I can take my other copy. Angle number 2. And basically what we can do for this, we can create seed. We can change the seed. Okay, I will change it manually. And time interval, it should be the same, so just copy and paste relative reference for this time interval. And the angle here, I will change it from -90 to 90. Accept. And right now we have this animation for the main angle of the robot. Let me apply it here and this transform node on the y-axis, as you can see. So I will just take a copy from this one here and paste here. Just I want the angle 2, in fact. Let us see what's the value that we have here. So maybe I will add just this number. Instead of minus, let us use plus, and let us see. So basically without it, it is here right now, the rotation. One other thing we can do it, I can change the seed. Okay. Maybe I will give it 10. I guess a value of 75 is a little bit big value. Let's make it 65 to 10 degree. Accept. Oh, it is going much. It is going more than. Maybe in this time 85. And maybe 20 degree or 25. Accept. Okay. Let us try the variable here, the interval one. Every 23 frame. Let us make it big interval every 60 frame. Yep, it is working. So 20, small little interval it is working, big interval it is working. And in case if the angle, if the next random angle it is far away from the previous one, you will see this fast animation, as you can see, fast moving. Okay guys, so this is the end for this tutorial. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something new from it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.